Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for dropping by today. We are just topping up the chips here, as this is about due to come on at 8 o'clock, which, as you can see, is only an hour away. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Didn't spill them all over the ground? I didn't. Wow, I'm impressed. So I'm going to go and cut the meadow today, but first I had a couple of things to take care of. I don't want that to come on and run light on chips, otherwise we won't get credits for it tonight. And the credits from what we get are pretty much, at least I do believe, currently managing to cover our expenses. You know, vehicle maintenance and animal maintenance. And although after purchasing the extra spat of cows, well, we'll have to see if it still covers our animal maintenance or not. I think it does. It seems to be a decent payout. I guess I don't need to sit here and watch that fill. Let's see how our little buddy's doing here. You working hard, man? Or you hardly working? Oh, no, he's still at her. Good for him. Good for him. Slow process, I gotta say. You know, I'm starting to wonder if he's maybe just not a little too craftsman-y, you know? But, hey. Not gonna complain. So far, we've gotten 5 hives out of him. Now, I do need to deal with a couple of more things here. It's one of those deals. Have you ever noticed when you're playing this that sometimes you go to do something and then you realize maybe there's something else you also needed to do, which kind of distracts you to doing something else that had to do with that, and the next thing you know, your original purpose and intent are completely lost. Or is it just me? Come on, be honest. Okay, a little too far. There we go. Probably won't take much, but yeah. There's your 3 cups of water, my chickeny friends. I want to empty this so I can get some moo juice in it, hopefully, for the honey factory. You know? So we'll get our veggie production back up. That'll suck up some water. And it'll also, well, you know, get our veggie production back up. And ka-chung. Hopefully we'll be able to tip the rest of it off at the cow field. Otherwise it's going to be just simply, well, getting rid of it. Yeah. Not sure these things quite hook up right. They might have wanted to actually put a hose coupling on this end. But we'll just not look at that. There we go. Alright, we'll go give the rest of the cows an entire farm to park that thing. But no, we'll park it there. Well, sure we will. I still like this little bucky truck. May not be able to take 50,000 liter of product to market, but hey, what it does do, it does pretty good. Cheap on gas too. I mean, we've used 3 liters, so not going to complain about that. Alrighty, whoa. She's a nimble too, let me tell you. Okay. Take it all. That's my good cows. Yes. Alright. Now, I don't mind loading milk into a water trailer. A little different if I'd packed slurry in it. I have added the ever-popular Coat Universal Pack. Alright, let's hope this works. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, I have added the universal pack, so we won't be puttering about forever with this little trailer. So, I had a feeling the next area I clear, I'm going to have to put up sheds for farm equipment. Oh, look at those two. Oh, they even wagged their ears at each other. Did you see that? You go back and watch that part. That was really funny. The brown and white cow and the black cow went nose to nose, stood there for a second, then they both waggled their ears, and then they walked away. That was hilarious. Alright, I don't even want to know what you two are doing. But, well, bizarre AI behavior. I think they're starting to evolve. Okay, there we are. We have 5,000 liter of milk. Let's go and get the rest of our bee factory being what it should be. Whoa. I think this thing's a little more controller friendly than it is keyboard. That whole all or nothing thing that digital does is a little more than the poor little truck can take. Okay. I think... No, I believe there's a special unload point for the milk. Yeah. Milk. Over there. There we go. Oh, it was mentioned that we can put logs in here. Yeah, we can. The only problem with it is you start at a point where you have to get really specific with it. You know? So, yeah. It's kind of like a dart game when you're counting backwards from 301. When you get down to those last couple of logs, you're going, well, do I go for the double threes, or do I try and go out on a... Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, it's all built. Ooh. I've never noticed that before. I guess that's the chillers have come on to try and keep the honey cold. Kind of, see? Yeah. Speaking of cold honey, we years ago I belonged to a food co-op when I had my little cabin up at, ooh, very cool, 666, the number of the beast. Those are definitely coffee beans. I don't know why it says medicinal plants, man. Yeah, that ain't what I was expecting. No sirree, Bob. I was expecting to grow me some medicine like I do at home. But at any rate, no, just so you guys know, I do actually have the console enabled, if anybody is wondering. Yeah, it's just a matter of hitting your tilde key to bring it up. So, and there we go. And of course you can bring up the different bits and pieces. Alright, there's one shows all your triggers and such, and you can see we're right under the milk trigger. So, yeah. But I guess what the deal is. Well, I mean, we've got that area there. I guess the other trigger for the logs is actually right here. So you gotta come in quite a ways, right, as opposed to this one. Right, with the big outline of the yellow-orange box here. So, but yeah, there's, oops, that's not what I wanted, silly bugger. There we go. I think you have to click F5 twice when you go out of that, or it does leave a different one going. Okay, so we should now have proper production here. Yeah, we're now producing honey milk. However, I do believe to transport that, we have to actually use the special, honey money trailer, which we don't yet have, by the way. Yes. So there we are. We've moved some milk. I wanted to definitely get that done today. I don't know why you guys are playing in the bathtub, but you're making a lot of noise. Crazy kitties. Okay. Next things next. We must take the Volvo. I don't want that on there. Alright. Let's see about grabbing some logs here, just to get them off of our new feld. I'm gonna have to figure out where I want the actual entrance to the field to be. Arg, open sesame. Let's see if I can. Come on, there you go. Huh. You know what? It just occurred to me. I did something I probably shouldn't have. I sold my log trailer. Interesting. I don't know why I was thinking I wasn't going to need it anymore, because we had all those places to put logs. I still need to have a log trailer. Alright, well. Ah, yes. So here we go. Let's go and fetch ourselves some kind of a log trailer. Now, I don't think I actually have a lot to choose from. Now, the one that we had is alright. A little bit odd, but, you know, it's alright. I'm not sure how it deals with actually tipping logs, though, because we do have to dump them into the old Holzheimer there, or whatever the heck the thing's called, so that they can be turned into chippage. Well. The in-game one is a nice log trailer, but I really am not a fan of the crane that's on it. Nor do I actually really require one. I much prefer, as many of you may have noticed over the course of the different forestry we've done on the different maps, I much prefer the log grapple on a front loader for loading and unloading logs. So, had a lot of practice with it. But nonetheless, let's see what we can do here. We've got 43k. If that's too light, we can always sell a trailer or two of goodies. We certainly haven't. And everybody look the other way. I'm cutting through the apple orchard. There we are. No one's the wiser. Arrgh. Alright. Let's see what we've got. And you can just hear this guy from all over the world, can't you? And fair enough, considering I don't yet have any fuel produced, I should probably shut him down. Alright, what have we got? Well, let's do the obvious and look in forestry equipment first. Okay. So I've got this, but it's of no value to me because I don't have a truck to pull it. I get a dolly, but yeah, it's like I'd ever get that to where we actually need it. 54K for that thing is, again, only because of the stupid crane on it that I don't really want. See, there's our old wood trailer. It's certainly cheap. It's only 1,000 bananas. What else have we got, though? What have we got in, say... Here's the coat pack. No. Fleegle pack. Now these will all take wood, but I don't think they quite work that way. See, like wood log length, 8.5 meters. Design standard wood auto load. Yeah. Universal auto load. Structure. Timber. Oh, okay. So we can actually get this as a timber trailer. Wood material, yeah, good enough. Rim colors, couldn't care less. Wheels, don't care. Attacher type, silver. Fine. Well, let's try this, shall we? Okay, now, notice, we do not have the auto load. So this will be strictly, we do it. Okay, hey. It's a little bigger than I might have liked. Do we have a smaller version? See, we've got these guys. I've got this little one here, but you'll see it doesn't. These guys don't do logs. Yeah, see, that's a 150, so this is going to be the same size. Alright. Well, I guess we'll try it. Dang, it's awful big. You can certainly see that it is the standard trailer with these supports added. Well, we got a couple minutes to kill before we lose the choice of keeping it. Well, we won't lose the choice, but it'll no longer be a free choice. Now, unfold. Aha, please. No, that's not at all what I wanted. Although I guess that'll do if we have extras. Register. Register? I ain't registering it. I don't need no papers. Oh, wow. I just drove right through that rock. Okie dokie. Well. So this is my timber trailer, huh? Okay. Let's go with that. Of course, I'm doing all of this just because I'm too lazy to make that road wider that goes down to the cow farm. I mean, everything else fits down there. Some things barely, granted, but, you know. Hey. I think I've just reached that point where every tree I knock over is a chore. Nah, it's not that bad. It's, I'll tell you, after cutting that entire cornfield out and the rest of the meadow all in one sitting, though, yeah, I was getting pretty tired of, just like real life. It doesn't take too many hours with a chainsaw to get really tired of doing it. It's just that kind of job. Hard on the body. But yeah, I was a member of a food co-op years and years ago when I lived up at a cabin at a lake. And one time we decided that because everybody at the co-op used honey, we would see if they had bulk orders. Well, they do. In fact, they shipped us a 45-gallon drum of really nice honey. So it arrived. It was middle of winter, so our buddy Stu Brody went down with the truck and picked up our food order. And it was, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night by the time he got back from Port Hardy with it, which was where we had to pick the things up. We lived in Port Alice. So he unloaded it all, put it into his cabin for the night, and went to bed, and got up the next morning to find out that, well, I guess it had been cold enough where the stuff was that everything had pretty much done what cold things do, which is, of course, contracted. And problem being, when he put it into his nice warm cabin with the wood stove going all night, the oil drum popped its lid. It popped its lid and then produced to push just over 20 gallons of honey out onto Stu's floor. So, yeah, to say a good time was not had by all. So when we showed up for the food co-op meeting, that's what you managed? 3 logs? Good Lord. When we showed up for the co-op meeting, we ended up spending the first rather large period of it doing cleanup. Okay, I don't know that this thing is going to get the logs over that. Okay, looks like maybe just barely, huh? No, that's... Yeah, it barely manages to get over that, and that really doesn't help that I did that. Darn. Was not looking at where the end of the logs were. Of course, it had to be right in the middle. Oh, almost. There we go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this ain't gonna be no time saver. Like I say, my real concern is here how the heck we're ever gonna get them back out again. With the application that we're using, where they need to be tipped. Okay, we managed to get a few more. Oh, we're getting some bad behavior here. Come on now. Smarten up. Oh, really? This just does not work. No, There's nothing I can do. There we go. Well, I'm not impressed. Heck, that other little wood trailer for $1,000 was better than this. Excuse me. No. I'm sure it's got straps. Oh, well, there, at least it has that, and they do work. I think that's the first thing we've actually used so far in this game that did. Like where the straps didn't go all bizarro. I mean, that's a decent load of wood, but... you know? I don't know that that's not... and that front loader just doesn't lift high enough. So... of course, like I said, now our other issue is how the heck do we get logs off of this thing? Yeah. Because it sure as heck isn't going to have a tip function. Yeah, it doesn't get close enough to the trigger. Nope. Wow. Yeah. I guess without the auto load feature, you can't unload. Well, that's a little bit borked. That is a little bit borked. Now, one of two things is about to happen. No, I'm not taking the logs to sell them. That was an agreement we made. I cannot sell logs directly. Now, there's a lot of money worth of wood on there. So I'm hoping that this is actually going to work. Although I'm pretty sure that it's going to give me back an empty trailer. At which point we may be just better off selling it. But either way, we're going to try this. I really have my doubts, but, you know, because I think it actually resets the entire trailer when you do things like this. So, ooh, it didn't. we may have done this successfully. See now, because I should now... Well, once I actually hook up... Yes. Now I can unload it. Alright, so... That was, oh, you missed a couple of logs there. That was actually not what I expected. I honestly thought it was going to give me back an empty trailer. Alright, cool. Then I can do that. It's going to be a little awkward to load the logs. I'm sure I'll get better at it. It's just, it's a bit narrow and a bit high for that particular log grapple. So we'll have to see. We will have to see. Yeah, I'm going to clear the rest of the logs off of that meadow, and then I'll get the plow into it and cut it. Wow, we're already past the half-hour mark. Well, well. So this episode is going to be more about the log trailer debacle than it is about cutting a meadow. So let's see how we do. Grow them coffee beans. Okay, now, if we look here, is it turned on? No. So, we should only have to worry about choosing a loading side. In this case, where are we here? Right, left, or right? Really? You can't unload to the rear? You have no idea how difficult that's going to make life. Yeah. Hey. Oh, let's release the tension belts. Okay. That could have gone better. Really? Okay. So now let's try. Boy. Let's see what happens if I unload it to the left. Because then maybe I'll be able to just simply push them in. Let's try it. Okay, that I can live with. It's not the best. But it should mean that I can now come along with something like this. Oop. Doughhead. What are you doing? We'll drop the chip trailer. Oh, is it full? Shouldn't be. Let's have a look here. Nope. Well, that's not the smoothest thing I've ever seen, is it? As I say, it could be just because this thing's pretty much topped. 29.8, eh? Yeah, I think that's the problem. I have overfilled the machine. Because no, those are definitely on the triggers. So, oopsie. Well, it's slow, it's awkward, it's inconvenient as heck, and well, we're gonna go with it. So, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It was well, a little weird, but hey, you should come to expect that by now. Alright. Well, I think what I need to do is make some room in this plant. Because I'll just bet you the wood chip thing's at 50k or whatever the heck is full. 147,000, so it's darn near full as well. We need to leave some processing time in there. I'm going to go and sell myself a bucket of wood chips. So, if you enjoyed the episode, you know what to do. Please hit that like button. Make sure you leave comments. Let me know what you'd like to see. If you have a suggestion for different ways to do things, well, let me know. Till next time, though, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.